Hey guys, Jared here again, and I'm going to review the third of the Star Wars prequel trilogy, which is Revenge of the Sith. Yes, once again directed by George Lucas and starring Ewan McGregor, Natalie Portman, Hayden Christensen, Ian McDiarmid, and Samuel L. Jackson and Christopher Lee. And basically this is the story of the Emperor seducing Anakin to the dark side and how he became Darth Vader. And basically, yeah, so, I said, I used to like the first two of these prequels as a child, but then when I started hearing all the hate about them, I started thinking, yeah, they are pretty stupid movies. I've heard a lot of hate for Revenge of the Sith as well. But, even then, when I started hearing hate for it, even after hearing all that, I still love this movie. I mean, some people might say, oh, you only hate, Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones because it's cool to hate them. Well, this proves that I don't just hate them for that. Because this film does have some hate towards it. Again, the Attack of the Clones, it's not as hated by critics. I believe Attack of the Clones is in like the 60s on Rotten Tomatoes, and this is in like the 70s, which is just weird. But I do really like this film. I think it is really well done how they make Anakin become Darth Vader, and in this one, you do buy that Obi-Wan and Anakin are friends at the beginning, and like the opening, space battle scene is just awesome, really. I mean, it's the first, proper, fun action scene in the prequels, and I just love Hayden Christensen, how he plays him. I hated him in Attack of the Clones, but he is really great in this one. And I will say I still hate the battle droids, but they're only in it towards the beginning, and Jar Jar Binks is basically a background character in this. But what I really would have loved to have seen is when is that they would have shown Anakin kill Jar Jar Binks. That would have been just brilliant, really. I mean, and the fight between Obi-Wan and Anakin really is powerful, and this you really do buy that they were good friends, and it's sad for Obi-Wan to do this. And also we have a fight between Yoda and the Emperor, which, yes, they are the two characters who who should have never been given lightsabers, but when they start fighting without their lightsabers, and when they just fight with the Force, it is just epic, really. And that's how I would expect them to fight, not with lightsabers. And like with Attack of the Clones, the Yoda in this looks brilliant and much better than the puppet used in Phantom Menace. And I will say, one problem I still have is, like I said with the Phantom Menace, how 3 people having a lightsaber fight makes no sense. They still have that in the opening scene where Obi-Wan and Anakin are fighting Count Dooku. It still looks like they're just playing a game of trying to touch each other's lightsabers together, But I can see where Anakin's coming from, why he comes to the dark side. I mean, he's still very unlikable, but I mean, he's supposed to be the villain, really. And one thing as well, like, I didn't really realise this until I saw some people say it, but when you really think about it, what is really the point of the first 2 prequels existing? I know that it's because they called the original film episode 4, so then they had to put 3 episodes before that, but I mean, really, what is the point of there being 3? Like, I mean, you could say there's no real point of making a Revenge of the Sith, because the backstory is slowly revealed throughout the originals, and so you could say there's no point to any of them, but really, why do we need to see episode 1 and episode 2? They have nothing to do with Anakin joining the dark side, really. They are just pointless, really. But Revenge of the Sith, great film. I still love it. If you hate it, I respect your opinion, but I personally do love it. And what I find kind of interesting is that with the prequels, the age rating goes up with each one. See, like Phantom Menace is a U, and then Attack of the Clones is a PG. The Revenge of the Sith still in my Blu-ray player, but it's a 12, as you can see there. So I find that kind of interesting. The age rating goes up with each one, but yeah, Revenge of the Sith, great film, yeah. And this one has an 80% on Rotten Tomatoes, which I definitely agree with. And I also like to say rest in peace to Peter Mayhew, the actor for Chewbacca. It was really cool seeing a Wookiee planet in this, but I hate how it's the same Wookiee planet as the holiday special, because that makes the holiday special canon, which I don't get why George Lucas did that, because I know he hates that special as well.